crystal I... used for the sun needs a thicker lead around it. Just put it back up there and I'll fix it later.
I feel like I should get to know that guy before I steal. Hey, here's some wood.
That wood is playing a vital security function where it is.
That's the second hole I've put in this cabin so far. I'll put it back just as soon as I'm done with it. That's not a good use for a stool. Let's cut this ribbon already.
The ribbon is there for your protection. The arena is still under construction.
You guys want to see something pretty?
That's okay.
That's not a good use for a stool. These fishing poles are useless. All the hooks have been stolen. That's not a good use for a stool. That's not a good place to hang. Man, Carl would have loved fishing. Nah, that doesn't need a new sun, especially not a vintage crystal one. It does have feet on the bottom, but they're too big for these little cloud shoes. These seagulls seem to really like fish guts. Ew, I don't want to put this pretty. That's not a good use for a stool. These seagulls seem to really like fish guts. These seagulls seem to really like fish guts. That's not a good use for a stool.
Shh! Here she comes again.
Too busy to sit down right now. Nah, that doesn't need a new sun, especially not a vintage crystal. It's that same religious symbol, but this one is recessed, like a socket. I wonder what that symbol means. I don't want to desecrate these ancient writings. Those girls outside have sticks. I don't want to desecrate these ancient writings. Those girls outside have sticks. That's not a good use for a stool. I don't think that will fit in this socket. I don't think that will fit in this socket. Such strange shapes in here. I don't think that's the right shape to go in there. I don't think that's the right shape to go in there. I wonder what that symbol means. There's that symbol again. That symbol is so strange, but familiar. I don't want to desecrate these ancient writings. Those girls outside have sticks. Nah, that doesn't need a new sun. I think climbing up on their god's tomb would be frowned upon. I don't think he needs a place to sit. That's not going to open it. Hey, you're on your feet all... You guys think the Dead-Eye God would like some stained glass?
Why don't you ask him?
Guess this is where they buried their old god. Guess this is where they buried their old god.
Waiting around to save the town.
Same as always. See you maidens later.
Ciao!
That's not a good use for a stool. You know what would make that outfit complete? Feathery shoes.
Our outfits are perfect.
You guys want to see some... That's not a good place to hang a ladder. That's not a good place to hang a ladder. Want some flip-flops?
Please, I'm in politics. I can't be associated with flip-flops.
Want to see some pretty crystal?
Please, child, I just want to unload some maidens and go home to my sandcastle.
That's not a good place to hang a ladder. That's not a good use for a stool. You can still see the grain of the wood. Wow, it's getting thicker every second.
Strong stuff, kid. Don't mess with it.
I don't want to ruin them with sap. Why ruin this pretty crystal sun? I don't want to get it stuck. I don't want to get it stuck. You can still see... Have you ever seen cloud shoes? They're bent twigs, wrapped in feathers.
Well, the twigs might have fallen off naturally, so that's not going to make me sick. But I can't speak for the birds.
Look, he also makes nice things that aren't wood.
Crystals have feelings too.
I've got a ladder in my pocket. Bet that will make you barf for sure.
Is it from Mariloft? They only use naturally fallen branches collected by their birds. See? It's possible to live in harmony with nature, you barbarian.
Dang. Too busy to sit down right now. You can still see the grain of the wood. Wow, it's getting thicker every second.
Strong.
You sure you don't want this stool?
No, it might start talking any minute.
Would a pair of soft, feathery shoes help?
Given my luck, they'd just start screaming.
Hey, the sun part? Hey, can you make me something out of the wood in this ladder?
No. They use these hollow twigs up in Mariloft for lightness. Totally uncarvable. But I like how it's not talking.
That's the second hole I've put in this cabin so far.
Hello?
No way. It's too pretty. I'm keeping it. If that perch is getting uncomfortable, I've got a nice stool here.
Thanks, but I'm happy up here. Well, maybe not happy, but you know what I mean.
I'm not giving these back. Need help getting down? I've got a ladder.
No, I'm not.